Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tuesday, April 25th, 2017. This week is a very special week for all of us, including all the drivers that have been around for the past 12, 14 months. This is the week that the UZURV app, both driver and rider, launched in the Apple Store and Google Play Store. A lot of things to go over this week. A lot of good discussions going on our UZURV for Drivers Facebook group. So as of July 1st, UZURV will become the first in the nation TNC broker, which means, in short, that we have a legal framework for what we do. And we look forward to working with other states, other municipalities, other drivers, other markets to help build this framework outwards so that the future for Uber and Lyft drivers all across the country becomes more and more prosperous. And I am happy and pleased to announce that we are now testing the new functionalities of the upcoming update for our app. I do not have a date for when that is going to be pushed through the app stores, but just know that when it does come, it is going to be a very welcomed enhancement for all drivers and all users for that matter. But I'd like to extend a special thank you to the IT department. They work tirelessly to essentially bring us to where we are, and they're going to bring us into the future. So once again, I wanted to personally thank them for all the hard work. I think it goes without saying that I'd also like to personally thank each and every single one of the drivers that has not only downloaded our app, but is using it, is giving us, this is the most important part, giving us feedback for future enhancements to the app. It's because of you that the app has come this far. Thank you guys. Thank everybody that works at this office to make sure that the app works. As you may or may not be seeing, the app turns into, I can't remember the exact, oh, here it is. The exact error code. It says the data could or couldn't be read because it isn't in the correct format. Whenever that pops up on your app, that just means that our app is temporarily down because they're moving some pieces around to the new platform. And what's happening is there's a misread in the data. Don't worry, it's only a few minutes. You don't have to log out and log back in when that happens. When you see it, just close out the app, force close it out, and go back to it 10, 15 minutes later, and everything should be fine. But that happens periodically throughout the day at various random times. There is no real rhyme or reason to it. Just know that it's for the best. So it's not that the app is failing. It's that the app is currently being put onto the new home, if you will, of the app and all the new enhancements. We will have an upcoming question and answer session with Uberman himself. So we look forward to working with Randy and answering all the questions that him and his network of drivers that watch his videos and respect his opinions. We look forward to answering those questions. As you may or may not know, he downloaded the app a little while ago. He met with a lot of drivers that were gung-ho about it. He's also very understanding of the fact that we are a up-and-coming startup, and that with any up-and-coming startup that's growing, there are going to be issues. I tried last night to figure out a company that didn't have hiccups along the way and became great. I've yet to find a company that didn't have a hiccup in various different places. You can name Apple, Microsoft. I mean, when you think about the issues that we've encountered over our time, the one thing I can tell you is that we've never rolled out our app on national television and had our operating system fail. And since Microsoft is a massive company that had that happen multiple times, I feel confident that the bumps that we are running into will literally only be that very, very small bumps in a long, prosperous road. And in the future, it will be much smoother. But, you know, there is no such thing as perfection. The only thing that we could continually try to achieve is professional excellence, and that we will continue to work towards. I just wanted to continue to go through our Facebook group. There's always, I love the discussion, and one of the things that the reason why I like what we do a little bit more than say, you know, other companies that are at much larger, you know, points in their journey is you guys have incredible access to the very people that can enact change within an app, within policy. As you all know, you guys are rideshare drivers. I don't have to tell you how incredibly painful it is to reach out to customer support with Uber and Lyft, or to try to nail down an OPS manager at a green light session, if they even have them there, for that matter. So what I will continue to do, as I did before, and I want to ramp it back up, because I feel like it's a great place for drivers to not only vent but ask questions, get some clarity, get as much clarity as you can get. Is do some more Facebook Live sessions where it's more question and answer based. We want to make ourselves very, very much reachable by drivers, especially those that have concerns, that have questions. A lot of our system isn't as efficient as we all would like it to be. However, we are working towards it. And as you continue to voice your opinions and I don't want to say transgressions, but your frustrations towards us, it's very much welcomed. Even though the conversation, because we're all human, it might turn sideways here and there, and yes, we do have to moderate those conversations, because we feel that if we can get a question or a post answered to the best of the ability, and people want to turn it into a what if or the 1%er questions and essentially take it off in different direction, yes, we have to we have to stop the branching off of a conversation and keep it to what the original intent was. Moving right along here, just wanted to give a special shout out to Jeff Johnson, the Disco Ride guy. You're killing it as always with the reservations that you do, and the Purple Rain theme in honor of Prince, I think, was a great touch. We have a lot of great things in the pipeline, in the works. So if you're suggesting things to us, we thank you, and we're not ignoring you. We put everything into a melting pot, and we produce based off of that. So I know it doesn't seem like we move near fast enough, and by all means, if you have expectations, I don't tell you to lower them. Keep the expectations that you have, and we look forward to meeting those expectations, if not today, at some point in the future. Thanks to the King Slogger, Raymond Tabor himself, for making a special appearance to the headquarters yesterday. It was great to see you. He gave us a lot of good ideas in person. If you guys are in the Richmond area, we're at 2816 West Broad Street, Suite B. Stop on by, knock on the door. Heck, just give us a call. We'll let you in. But for as of right now, that's it. So once again, I just kind of wanted to end with thank you guys so much for all the support and the hard work that you put in each and every day to not only help us build, but to help build your business. It's crazy to think back to the time when I was just starting out, driving back in late 2014, early 2015, in the true cowboy days of rideshare on the East Coast, at least, and handing out phone numbers and just hustling. That's what it was. It was just a hustle. And building clientele and letting people down because you can't be in two places at once. And at that point, I didn't have a great network of other drivers that I could farm out my rides to, and I could, just looking back at all the clients that I missed or that I lost because I couldn't keep up with the demand that they had, and to think that rideshare drivers of today don't have to go through that same process if they don't wish, just by having an app like UZURV, we can go over the cost benefit analysis, and drivers will say, well, I shouldn't feel like, or I don't feel like I should pay. And that's a great opinion, but I can tell you this much, as somebody who had well over 50 clients at the beginning that had my phone number, I would gladly pay $1, $2 per reservation to not have to deal with everything that I had to deal with back then. And a special shout out to Harold Franz, Matt Donlin. You guys have knocked this one out of the park. Like I said, I couldn't think of a better team of people to work with. So thank you guys for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to the many, many more years to come for this journey to continue, and we look forward to adding to our family. Thank you guys, and we hope that you tune in next week as well.